The first-person shooter genre has played an important role in the gaming industry for decades now. Some of the gaming's most iconic franchises have been first-person shooters, such as Halo, Doom, and Call of Duty. As is often the case with popular genres, the FPS genre is constantly being flooded with new entries. So today, we'll dive into the world of new upcoming first-person shooter games that are set to release in 2024 and 2025. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is a signature Black Ops across a cinematic single-player campaign, a best-in-class multiplayer experience with the epic return of round-based zombies.
Easy, Adler. We're here to help.
Guess Woods got my message.
The old man says you're worth it. You better be right. Sev, we got the prize.
Good. Now get out. Fast. We've got party crashers up here.
Great. You good to go?
Am now.
Ready for exfil. What's the play?
No play. This place is surrounded by cops. We can't reach you.
Damn it!
S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 is an upcoming first-person shooter, immersive scene, and survival horror game by GSC Game World. Play a major part in a non-linear story that unfolds in the setting of local post-apocalyptic dark science fiction. Your duty is to decide the fate of the zone.
Вот поэтому я не...
За одне проходження ви не зможете подивитися весь контент та познайомитись з усіма, в залежності від ваших виборів. Ви будете отримувати трохи різну історію, трохи різні квести, стикатися з кимось новим. Якщо ви будете потім перепроходити, ви будете опинятися на іншій стороні барикад, так сказати, і дивитися на це іншими очима.
Arena Breakout Infinite is an immersive tactical extraction FPS. With realistic visuals and true-to-life audio, push through tough battles where the stakes are high and the rewards even higher. Unrecord is a single-player FPS that tells the story of a tactical police officer from the perspective of his body camera. Your job is to solve a complex case, use your tactical and detective skills to succeed. ExeKiller is a retro-futuristic Western game with a storyline set in a post-apocalyptic alternate timeline. It is a first-person action-adventure shooter with a character progression system and varied story choices.
Area contamination 80. Kill. This is for your own good. Event flag for security. Uplink error.
Shit, I'm out.
Please stand.
The Defiant is an FPS game set in China in the 1940s. It combines spy warfare, puzzle solving, and action shooting elements with a rich gun system in the future. Players will play different roles and participate in the action of resisting invaders. Doom: The Dark Ages is a single-player action FPS prequel set well before ID Software's Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. You are the Doomslayer, the legendary demon-killing warrior fighting endlessly against hell. Exoborne is a tactical open-world first-person shooter set in an apocalyptic US transformed by extreme forces of nature. Explore a dynamic world full of warring factions and hostile players, where you scavenge, corrupt, and fight to stay alive. Delta Force is a first-person shooter which offers players both a single-player campaign based on the movie Black Hawk Down, but also large-scale PvP multiplayer action and a truly dynamic world.
Or safe passage along the highway. Show them who they're messing with. Move out.
Occupy all positions, one area at a time, pushing back the enemy forces. Enemy incoming! Grenade! Watch out! Enemy ammo! Tango, down!
Enemy attacking objective Bravo 1.
Drone activated! Tango down! Take them down! Grenade! Hostile close! Enemy vehicle destroyed! The enemy is nearly defeated. Don't let them break through. Reloading! Cover me!
Smoother locomotion.
Squadron 42 is a space combat single-player FPS game. Playing the role of a starship pilot, the player travels faraway corners of the universe, fights enemies, and performs various missions.
Destructible environment, which adds a layer of dynamism to the experience, alongside our improved AI, that can now have hundreds of combinations of traits that allow us to create unique and challenging combat encounters that really push your tactical awareness and skill.
Beautiful Light is a tactical first-person extraction shooter that puts a strong emphasis on immersion, horror, and tactical gameplay. The game is designed to push players to their limits and test their abilities in a thrilling experience with a steep learning curve. Killing Floor 3 is the next installment in the legendary co-op first-person shooter that puts you in the boots of a Nightfall specialist, joining forces with up to 5 teammates to battle waves of Zeds, earn dodge, unlock skills, and build the ultimate arsenal. Out of Action is a brutal cyberpunk-themed action-packed FPS in which we use bullet time and perform Max Payne-style moves, including slow-motion jumps and slides. The game features futuristic weapons and gadgets. Marathon is a sci-fi first-person shooter game set in the distant future and the next installment in the Marathon series, developed by Bungie since 1994. I.G.I. origins as a first-person shooter developed by Antimatter Games and published by Toadman Interactive. Infiltrate a volatile and manipulative world of high-stakes espionage your way. Plan and execute your missions against an enemy plotting all-out nuclear war. Pioner is an upcoming open-world first-person shooter action MMORPG set on a post-apocalyptic Soviet-era island. Explore anomalies, confront hunters from other factions, and survive a spatial dangerous PvE and PvP world. Borderlands 4 is the fourth main installment in the best-selling first-person looter-shooter series launched in 2009. Play as a legendary vault hunter as you search for secret alien treasure, blasting everything in sight. Perfect Dark is an upcoming first-person shooter game with a special agent Joanna Dark in the lead role, set in a near-future world of spies, technology, and secrets.
You need to find him before they do.
I'll have to improvise.
Generating voice print.
افتح. ارسل واحدا آخر. اختبر البوابة بحسب. What readings are you getting?
We're getting odd readings from your monitor.
I could use someone with your skills.
To lose everything before I could see. What this world was really hiding.
I hope you're ready, Agent Dark.
Are you all seeing this?
Once you open this door, there's no going back.
Ferocious is an immersive, action-packed, first-person shooter that combines a sense of wonder of exploring a mysterious prehistoric island with over-the-top action gameplay. Crysis 4 is an upcoming next-gen first-person shooter game that is certainly still in the works. The game allows players to fight in the arena in nanosuits, which are the trademarks of the Crysis cycle. Green Hawk Platoon is an action-packed single-player and multiplayer FPS that immerses you in the world's smallest army.
Throwing frag! Copy that.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Enemy aircraft! Hit the dirt! Hope they've got insurance. Whoops! That was easy.
That's about time!
You can run, but you can't hide.
Good work, soldiers. The landing zone is secured and our forces are moving in. Nicely done, boys.
Let's throw some ice cream party to celebrate.
Glory to the Heroes is a tactical military simulator offered as an online first-person shooter set in the Russian-Ukrainian War. Is an impressive single-player and PvPvE FPS with combined arms gameplay.
Ми з розвідниками 36-ї пасли ту йобану Студні-3. Часа назад дрон тупо здох у польоті. Ребом йобнули або що, хуй зна. Заїбала вже ця єбаторія. Тримайся мене. Я відмітив ділянки з мінами синіми тряпками. Дивись під ноги.
Плюс.
There's a reason why I'm
Killer Bean is a first-person or third-person shooter game with roguelike elements. We play as an anthropomorphic coffee bean trained to be a highly qualified killer. We engage in battles, trying to ultimately stop the Shadow Agency.
I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency! Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die...
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
Second Loop is a single-player FPS action game with sandbox physics puzzle solving. You are the robot pilot in the heart of a futuristic dystopian world. Control your Goliath in an intense combat and use your ability to manipulate gravity and assemble mechanical parts to solve physics puzzles.
flinch from crushing any insurgency or uprising with the inexorable...
It is a stark admonition to all who would presume...
Neo Berlin 2087 is a unique third- and first-person shooter action role-playing game. A deep, cinematic, detective thriller that takes place in a dark future vision of Berlin.
Pump up the bass line.
Final Form is a futuristic FPS game whose main attraction is the dynamic combat system. We control a humanoid avatar of a living spaceship and fight hordes of enemies using an acrobatic skirmish system. Vanguard is the online sci-fi sandbox FPS set in the EVE universe. Explore, exploit, and conquer hazardous and volatile combat zones on stunning but treacherous planet surfaces.
That could be salvaging items, could be clearing out NPC camps, fixing up parts of the ship to bring it back to life.
You will be bumping into enemies, whether it's AI enemies on the surface, or whether it's going to be other players that you can either build fragile alliances with or see human kill human. That's up to you.
In First Strike, you'll be playing with the Core 80. It's a medium-range assault rifle. The player is able to deal with a lot of the challenges that are coming at them because it's able to be inherently adaptable. Part of that adaptation comes from the ammo types, where we have kinetic ammo and energy ammo, which are effective against different enemy types. And then when you're finding the encounters that you're going into, you can use the AR holo sight to learn more information about the enemies before you go into combat.
Sand is a vast open-world FPS game where you explore the fallen planet of Sophie. Build gigantic tramplers to conquer this hostile environment, filled with mystical anomalies, monuments, and other players. Luna Abyss is a single-player story-driven action-adventure with fluid platforming and bullet-hell combat. The main character of the game, Luna, is a prisoner who traverses the abyss stretching under the surface of the moon Luna. Fairgame is a thrilling competitive heist game where you join an underground movement to rob the ultra-rich and rebalance the scales.
Riding so low, this feeling just can't leave me alone. It makes me know I want it all. Oh yeah, 'cause I've got a fire deep within. It's a strong desire to touch the sky and take flight. I'm gonna take the world 'cause it's mine. I want it all, I want it all, I want it all. To touch the sky and take flight.
Mr. Bowman, your reservation.
Den of Wolves is a co-op first-person shooter in which squads of 4 people undertake heists in a dystopian futuristic city. Players must work together, do reckon, and plan in detail to succeed.
I'm Mr. Bowman. Your subconscious was just spilling the beans about your recent I.G.I district break-in. Let's continue. Huh. What were you hoping to find in the Nexus Sentinels? You mother... There's no use in fighting. I will get what I want. So that's how you found out about our I.G.I vault. What were you looking for? A key. A key to what? You really know? Yes! What's the key for?
It's not what, Mr. Bowman. It's who. You see, just like me, you're caught here. You're caught in the den of wolves.